Hello and welcome to this week's Friday show. I'm Joe Wade with World News. On Monday, December 10th, 2 Russian aircrafts with a nuclear weapons capability landed in Venezuela. The White Swans, the Russians named for the aircraft, landed in Venezuela to show their support of Venezuela's socialist government. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo called the landing a squelching of liberty and freedom. The Russian government has stated that they see nothing wrong with the flight, and it doesn't seem like Russia will give up their right to use these flights anytime in the future. In other news, ex-Canadian diplomat Michael Kovrig was detained while in China. Kovrig was there working for the International Crisis Group, a nonprofit organization that works to prevent wars and shape policies that could lead to a more peaceful future. The detaining of Kovrig occurred the time Meng Wanzhou, a Chinese financial officer, was detained in Canada. The Chinese executives detained and connected the ongoing trade war between China and the United States. The Chinese government was not disclosed Kovrig's current whereabouts, but will keep you updated. Aubrey?
Thanks, Joe. A civics class at a high school nearly 10 minutes away from the infamous Parkland High School, where a mass shooting took place in February, held a quiz last Friday titled, "Does Nicholas Cruz Deserve to Die?" The quiz was based on an October edition of the New York Times Upfront magazine featuring the Parkland shooter. The quiz focused mainly on the 8th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Cameron Kasky, a survivor of the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, a gun control activist, took to Twitter to scold Coral Gates High School over the assignment. Jimmy Dean's ready-to-eat original sausage links are being removed from the store shelves because of a recall to over 29,000 pounds of frozen pork. 5 people called the U.S. Food Safety Inspection Services to say that they found bits of metal in the sausage they were eating. The Kentucky-based company issued the recall on Monday. So far, there are no reports of injuries from anyone ingesting the metal. We will be right back after this break.
Welcome to Simple Mortgage. I'm Ron Newton. At Simple Mortgage, our goals are to help you not just dream of buying a home, but to help you do it. Simple Mortgage is a Michigan-based mortgage company with 7 branch locations in the state, along with an office in Florida and 1 in Tennessee. Our mission is to provide you a simple, systematic process for you to buy a home. Through our mortgage pre-approval program, you will know exactly how much you can afford, even if you have not found your perfect home yet. The Simple Mortgage website is designed to provide an understandable way to navigate the complete process for your financing needs of your new home. Our Simple Mortgage team is focused on satisfying our customers' needs now and in the future. I invite you to call us so that our team of professionals can help you begin to live your dream of becoming a new homeowner.
Welcome back. I'm Chase Hobson with the State News. Starting in 2019, the University of Michigan will institute a new policy concerning romantic relationships between students and faculty. The policy effectively bans romantic and sexual relationships between university employees and undergraduate students. The current policy requires members of the staff to disclose any involvement, romantic or sexual, with students. A Michigan woman, Linda Tuttle, found a $1 million lottery ticket in a pile of her old mail. When she went to visit the local grocery store, the clerk on duty told Tuttle that someone had recently purchased the winning $1 million ticket from that store. Tuttle raced home and to her delight found that she was the one who had bought the winning ticket. Now that's lucky. Next we'll hear from Hannah with local news.
Thanks, Chase. The ice skating rink on the campus of the University of Michigan Flint has reopened for the winter season. Free open skating will take place Saturday and Sundays from 2 to 4, Wednesdays 6 to 9, and Fridays from 5 to 8. People interested in skating may bring their own skates or rent them for $3. The rink will be open through March of 2019, weather permitting. The rink is also available to rent for special events. 13-year-old Xavier Escamilla of Bergtraum, Michigan, lost his battle with a rare form of blood cancer last Sunday night. Xavier went through chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and also received a bone marrow transplant in an effort to eradicate the cancer. Students and staff wore orange on Monday to honor him. Xavier's mother has started a GoFundMe to help cover the cost of funeral expenses. We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome back, I'm David Sackrader with sports. The Montrose boys varsity basketball team faced off against the Byron Eagles on Tuesday, falling 61-45. The Rams hope to bounce back against the rival New Lothrop Hornets tonight at 7 in New Lothrop. And speaking of New Lothrop, the girls varsity basketball team fell to the Hornets last night by a score of 75-33. The Rams struggled to fight through the intense New Lothrop defense, and a 17-point outing from Brooke Wenslick and Samantha Kulhanik put the game out of reach for the Rams. Montrose hits the road next to face Perry, kicking off a 6-game road stand on Monday at 7. Looking to collegiate sports, Michigan kept their perfect season alive with a confident win over the South Carolina Gamecocks by a score of 89-78. Jordan Poole finished the night with 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, putting in 19 in the second half to give his team the win. The Maize and Blue look to extend the win streak to 11 with a win over the Western Michigan Broncos tomorrow at 2 in Ann Arbor. Michigan State barely edged out the Florida Gators last Saturday by a score of 63-59. The Spartans' Kyle Ahrens scored 7 consecutive points in the final minutes of the game to give his team the 4-point victory. Michigan State intends to keep the 3-game win streak alive with a win over the Green Bay Phoenix on Sunday at 5 from the Breslin Center. The Detroit Lions moved to 5-8 on the season with a 17-3 win over the Arizona Cardinals. Darius Slay returned a 67-yard interception to the house with 3:03 left in the third to help put his team on top. The Lions look to end the season at an even 500 with wins in the next 3 games, starting with the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo on Sunday at 1. The Pistons moved to an even 13-13 on the season after a 6-game losing streak culminating in the 108-107 loss to the Charlotte Hornets. A 22-foot dagger with 0.3 of a second on the game clock from Jeremy Lamb secured the 1-point victory for the Hornets. The Pistons hope to end the streak with a win over the Boston Celtics tomorrow at 7. And that'll do it for this week's MDM-TV.com Friday show. For everyone involved, thank you for tuning in, and so long.